At this hour, there's still no word from the country's presidency about the fate of the Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan. There's still also absolutely no word on why President Jacob Zuma recalled him from an investor roadshow in the United Kingdom. The Finance Minister landed on Tuesday in South Africa. He went straight to the ruling party headquarters in Johannesburg. He then appeared later on at a high court in the capital, Pretoria. Now, the events have all fueled speculation that the minister will be removed from that post. It has also fueled speculation that a cabinet reshuffle is imminent. But in the midst of all this, a funeral is being held for the liberation hero Ahmed Kathrada. President Zuma is not attending that funeral out of respect for the family's wishes, but flags across the country are flying at half-mast. It is believed that clarity on Pravin Gordhan's fate may come once the funeral is over. Let's get you the latest details on this particular story. Sumitra Naidu joins us now live from Johannesburg. Sumitra, obviously the story is moving and developing and changing pretty much all the time. What's the latest at this point in the Pravin Gordhan saga?
Well, Rama, unfortunately, we're still waiting. Nothing has changed in terms of communication from the presidency as to why Pravin Gordhan was called back, even though it has been very unsettling, especially on the markets. Of course, there is a funeral today. As you said, struggled stalwart Ahmed Kathrada is being laid to rest today. So it does seem as if whatever the president wanted to do has been put on hold. The lack of communication, though, has led to loads of speculation around a cabinet reshuffle. And that would essentially see the finance minister being removed from his position. The minister did say yesterday that he met with the president, but he declined to give any further details about that meeting. Interestingly, Julius Malema, who's head of the Economic Freedom Fighters, it's the opposition party, he made some comments on Twitter last night, basically confirming that the minister will be removed. And Brian Molefe, former Eskom CEO, is Zuma's new candidate for the post. He also said that the ANC's top six were not keen to remove Pravin Gordhan. Of course, that was discussed in that meeting. Malema has been right on previous occasions, but of course it is still speculation and it's really wait and see for now. In the meantime, a court case in which the finance minister is involved is continuing in the High Court today. That of course involves the Gupta family and their business Oak Bay. It relates to a decision made last year by all of the big South African banks to close Oak Bay accounts because of suspicious transactions. Rama?
Indeed. All of this speculation is really affecting the markets. The rand is down by over 3%. Bond yields, of course, have been hammered as well, which raises the cost of servicing South Africa's debt. What are economists saying at this stage? Will the currency and investor confidence just keep nosediving?
That's right. The rand has lost close to 4% today, from Monday, in fact, since the finance minister was recalled from the UK. The bond market has also been affected, and we're seeing banking stocks taking a bit of strain because of this court case as well. So some of the economists that I spoke to say this move comes at the most inopportune time. The economy is extremely weak, and Pravin Gordhan actually stepped in last year and helped to stave off a ratings downgrade to junk. Now, the roadshow has become a big concern for economists too. Pravin Gordhan was just about to begin that investor roadshow in the UK. There were over 60 big business people that were scheduled to meet with the minister. Of course, all of that was abruptly cancelled because the president ordered the minister to return to South Africa. Now, economists say this was not just a talk shop. It was very important to convince international investors that all is well in South Africa. Now the message is the exact opposite. So now investors and the country remain on tenterhooks waiting for news. And of course, Pravin Gordhan has built up a lot of credibility over the years, and he's seen by many as incorruptible, so to say, that he's a person of honesty and integrity. Many are very worried that if he is moved, many of the issues raised in the Public Protector's report on the state of capture will become a reality. Investors are keeping close tabs on these developments, waiting to see who will replace Gordhan if he is in fact removed. And of course, the ratings agencies have South Africa on risk watch. This political instability they have warned about before will no doubt be factored in when they make a decision. We are just 2 notches above junk shutdown status. Any move in the wrong direction at this stage will be critical, and economists are expecting that even whoever is appointed, the fact that Pravin Gordhan will be removed will see a serious dent in the markets, will see some serious declines in the currency as well.
Indeed. We'll leave it there for the time being. Thank you for that. That's Sumitra Naidu live in Johannesburg. We'll have further updates on that story, of course, as it develops.